Hey, this is Marvelyn Brown with Inner Word Business Services, and today I want to talk you through a couple of really great deals that we have as HostGator affiliates. There are special bundle packages that HostGator has put together, and we're going to walk you through setting up your domain and your hosting. Now, those are the two things that you need to install a self-hosted WordPress site. So we're going to help you get those set up today and explain some of the things that you might have questions about. And then once they're set up, you're going to be ready to move on to step 2, and that is the installation and monetization of your site. So now, in order to get to the HostGator site, right now you're on my site, innerwordservices.com. We're going to get you over to HostGator by having you click anywhere on this particular image. So just go ahead and do that now. Click on that image. Now you're landing on HostGator's site. As you can see, this is the HostGator site, and right here it says hostgator.com. So on this particular site, we're going to walk you through setting up your domain and your web hosting. We're going to talk about 2 different programs or 2 different plans that you can use to save money. And you can actually get your hosting and domain for as little as $3 per month. So let's go ahead and get you started. We're going to click on this this yellow button. It's kind of late, so if I talk a little loopy, just kind of ignore it. And then you're going to be taken to the HostGator customer portal. Now, the important thing that I want you to recognize here is that this particular deal, if you enter into this deal, this is just for our customers. So when you click on this link from my site, all the pricing and everything that you need to take advantage of this deal is going to be incorporated into the page. You don't have to worry about entering promotion codes or making any kind of adjustments. Anything that you do on this site is going to give you some really great pricing. So we're going to walk through this one step at a time. We're going to choose our domain, choose our hosting, enter our billing information, and then add any additional services. So let's just start at the beginning. We're going to choose the domain. So you want to type your domain in this space right here. And I'm going to choose It's Sunny Outside. Now you don't have to type www, and the extension on the end is going to be over here. So the only thing you're going to type in this box is going to be your domain. So type that in, and then over here there is a drop down button that shows you a number of different extensions that you can use for your domain. So for example, you can use .space, .tech, .net, .biz, .org, etc. I'm going to stick with .com. So when I clicked on .com, it automatically added it to my basket, to my cart. So I don't have to worry about doing that. The other thing that I want to point out is that it's only going to cost me $5 for an entire year. The other thing that I want you to see is that the prices vary based on the extension you use and the domain name. So as you can see, we have a variety of prices: $5, $9.95, 95 cents, $16, $1.95, and the list goes on. Now you can choose as many of these configurations as you would like. I'm only going to choose one for the sake of this video. So now I'm ready to move on to domain privacy protection. And domain privacy protection shields your personal information from anyone who wants to know who the owner of the website is. So you may have the domain It's Sunny Outside, and once you become more popular, you've got traffic, you've got people visiting your site. A lot of companies specialize in helping websites increase their revenue or get more traffic or whatever. And what they'll do is go to these sites like whois.com, and they'll type in the name of your website or your blog and pull up your stats. They'll pull up information on who owns the company or who owns the blog, and then they will email that person. So as you can see, this is what happens when you don't have the protection. You know, your name is showing, your street address or your business address, your city, your state, your zip, your phone number, and your email address. But when you have privacy protection enacted, or enabled rather, you have, they put HostGator's information in that slot so that no one knows that you are the person that owns that particular domain. So if you want this service, all you do is just check this box, and if you don't want it, you leave it unchecked. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to choose your hosting plan. By default, HostGator puts the hatchling plan in for a 12-month period. So if you pay 12 months in advance, you're going to be paying $2.58 a month, and you're going to save $76.40. So that's a pretty good deal. The next thing you want to do is enter your username. So this username is going to be used when you log into your control panel. Now each person who owns a blog on HostGator has a control panel, and that's where you go in and do some of the fine-tuning to your site. You can also get a lot of great information in your control panel. But you want to make sure that you enter a name that you're going to remember here, and then you also want to add on a security pin that HostGator will use to identify you when you call in for support. So when you call for support, they're going to, ask for that pin, and then if it's correct, then they will assume that they're talking to the owner of the site. Excuse me. Next, you want to enter your billing information. So you want to enter an email address that can be used to send your confirmation email. That confirmation email is going to be used to help you log into your control panel and install your WordPress site. So you want to make sure that this is an email address that's valid and one that you use on a regular basis. Then you want to enter your first and last name, your phone number, address, your country, and your zip code, and your city and state. So enter all that information, and then enter your card information. Make sure the address that you provide is the same address that's on your billing statement that comes to your home for payment. Because if the addresses don't match, your card may be declined. So just kind of keep that in mind. Then number 4, the last area, is the area where you're going to be adding on additional services. So you might want to think about whether you want protection from hackers. You can get that for $19.99 for an entire year. You can also get your own professional email. Now, I wouldn't necessarily choose this because when you sign up for this deal, you're going to get unlimited email addresses. These email addresses that you're going to get under the HostGator bundle are related to your domain. So in other words, your domain, if your domain is www.itssunnyyoutside.com, then the email addresses that you set up will also have the domain itssunnyyoutside.com. So you're already going to get this with the package that you're selecting. So I wouldn't think about getting this. However, this is something that you might want to consider. And there again, with backup, you get weekly backups with HostGator. So you have to decide whether you want to go with the HostGator backup or if you want to pay some additional money to have this particular service. Now you want to review your order details. So right now, let's see, $14.95. What did we get for $14.95? Okay, so we signed up for the domain privacy protection. So the domain, $5. The hosting, $31. And the privacy protection, $14.95, for a total of $50.95. So now let's get our calculator out. $50.95 divided by 12. That's going to come out to about $4.25 per month that you're going to pay. Now the great thing is you're not paying this monthly. You're going to pay $50.95 when you check out. And then once you pay that $50.95, you are done for an entire year. You don't have to worry about your domain, your security certificate, or your hosting for an entire year. Now the great thing about that is that will give you the ability to focus on building up your business. Within a year's time, you should be making a lot more than your initial investment of $4.25 per month. You should be making a lot more than that. So if you are, it's really a no-brainer. You're going to recoup your investment and you're going to make more money because you have a security certificate that gives you this padlock right here. This is what people look for when they are ready to make a purchase and they are pulling out their wallet. They want to make sure that their information that they're entering on your site is protected. And so you're going to give your customers a sense of security by having that padlock. And that's what the security certificate does for you. So now in order for you to get the security certificate, it is not offered in the Hatchling plan. When you scroll down to the additional services, there's nowhere to add a security certificate. So you'll need to scroll back up and click on the drop down and select the baby plan. Now the baby plan is $3.33 per month. That is an extra about 75 cents, I think. But because of that extra payment, it enables you to get your security certificate. This is where you see the lock and you see SSL certificate. So you want to check this box off. You're going to get it for $19.95. Add it to your order. We're going to uncheck all the other stuff. So by paying this 12 months in advance, you're going to pay $40 for your hosting, $5 for your domain registration, and let's see, what did I do? I know what I did. I selected domain privacy protection. I'm going to uncheck that, and that's going to make my pricing. Gee, I still have something else selected. Let's see. I have my security certificate. I have the baby plan. I have, let's see, there has to be something else. Okay, $5. No privacy protection. The baby plan. And my security certificate. Okay, so now here we go. So now my pricing is $64.95 for an entire year. So let's see what that comes to. $64.95 divided by 12. Whoops. So that's $5, and you might as well say $5.42 if you round up. So $5.42 per month is what this boils down to. But there again, you're not going to be paying it on a monthly basis. You're going to pay $64.95 during checkout, and then you're done for an entire year. So I'm hoping that you will sign up for either the Hatchling plan, which gives you your domain and your hosting, no security certificate, or you will sign up for the baby plan, which will provide you with the security certificate, the hosting, and the domain for $64.95. So think about, and come back out to this site and kind of play around with the figures. You can add options, take away options, and just see which option works best for your budget and for your needs. And then decide, what will work best for you. Get your domain name and your hosting at a minimum, And then once you're ready to check out, you want to check this box. You can read your terms of service here. You can also read the cancellation policy and the privacy policy. If you agree to all that, then you want to check this box and then hit checkout. And that's pretty much it. You're done, and you're done for an entire year. And then all you do is just wait to get your confirmation email, and it's going to be sent to this email address, the one that you entered here. And then you want to use your username and your password to log into your control panel for the next part of the installation process. So I'm going to see you on that next video where we walk you through installing your site. And then after that, we're also going to show you some additional things that you can do to monetize your website. So, once you're done with your with this part of getting your domain name and your web hosting, then go ahead and sign up for the Energized Blogging course, and that's going to walk you through the installation, and it will walk you through all these additional things that will help you learn how to earn passive income using your blog, your newly established blog. So I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye.